Well, hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. I'm so grateful to be back into the swing of things and back to filming. And today I'm going to be focusing on some Happy Meal that I just received. And for those of you who do follow me on Instagram, and even on the YouTube channel, you may have noticed that I've gotten into the Heroes Journal, which, yes, I know it's already stained, it has coffee stains all over it, but it's because this is seriously the first go to that I wake up to. And I mean, like, seriously, guys, like it's a little planner that lets you do your goals and you get the color and everything. So, yeah, it's been fantastic. So I've already went ahead and started it. Of course, my goal is to get control of my finances. Just basically attack my debt like I should have been. And just to give you a quick glimpse of how I've been using this planner, because this explains what we're going to be getting into here. So I started with this, and I was just like, holy cow, like this is the first time that I've actually like did like a daily tracker of my expenses. Why it's taken so long, I cannot tell you. I can't really explain, but this blank notes area just made it like way too easy. So I started doing that, and of course I'm checking my time in that. And I love this threats and allies section because it's making me think differently about what occurs in my day and how that actually affects, what I do, and like how I spend or how I think about my money. And like this one right here, I mean, don't get me wrong, I love the great courses. If you don't have that app, like, and you're like someone who's seriously addicted to learning, in other words, like you enjoy watching lectures, it's not like documentaries or nothing, it's seriously straight lectures. So if you're someone who actually enjoys that, then like that is a great app for you. But it snuck up on me because it's paid quarterly. And so that's why I made a quick note down here that I need to look at all my subscriptions and cancel if necessary. So, we're going through the week still, okay? And yeah, I did hit the HP budget sale, which is amazing. Here, this is one of my threats. So apparently, whenever I am with my papa, I spend more money. But I knew I was going to be with him for that day, so I was able to pre plan. So instead of taking money out of my account, I used a gift card that I had in my wallet. So I was still able to do what we normally do because he loves going out, he loves eating out, he loves shopping and browsing. So I pre-gamed that. um, the other thing is I noticed like this whole grateful thing here, which I have been doing the three gratefuls, but for some reason, whenever I attach it or have it like side by side with my budgeting goals, it makes me like not need to spend. And I hate to use the word need, but it makes it to where you don't really need to spend. You realize like you already have what you have. So they're like it like yes, I am still spending, but I will make a note. I have all of my Christmas shopping done, and it's not even Thanksgiving. And it didn't break the bank. I didn't have to use credit cards or none of that. So it's just like, what? Like, what is happening? So, yeah, like I noticed, like, I am going to spend recklessly today. So if I like know that I'm prone to do that on that certain day, then I can go out into the world and know, like, hey, put that thing back on the shelf. We do not need it. And I already have $85 paid towards the account that I'm attacking. And it's just like, what? But yet at the same time, I'm saving. So I am saving and paying off debt at the same time. And it's effortless. So I'm just like, what is going on? Like this is not how I remember budgeting. I've tried budgeting in the past, and yeah, so here, this was the major one for me because I bank with PNC. I love PNC, and oh my god, I didn't completely fill this out. I'm gonna have to go back. But this is why I do flip throughs. But like the thing that I noticed is since it was the weekend, okay, so it's Monday, and we're coming off of all of that spending that you saw me do on Saturday and Sunday. My bank balance on my app was telling me that I still had 600 some left in my spend account. But I know that I don't because I've been keeping track of it. So that was the issue that I was having back majorly in September. It started appearing like really bad in October because it was just, oh my god, it was way off. And so, I mean, like, that's really what created the need for this goal because I'm just like, what is going on? Like, I'm doing my monthly budgets. I'm using the Dave Ramsey system with their app, which also has the similar problem because it doesn't put that transaction into my account until the bank does, and apparently the bank is 2 days behind. So I'm like trying to budget off of something that happened last week, and it just wasn't working. So apparently I need daily, which I know sounds like a nightmare. Look at this guy. It took 10 days. 10 days for me not to actually do all my checkies. Work. Work gets in the way. And I've also noticed there is an emotional quality to my need to spend. So yeah, it's basically when I'm bored, when I'm tired, and just when I want to escape, that's whenever I start browsing the web for deals. So, oh my god, yeah, and then, okay, like, I know that I'm not supposed to spend, but, like, this was so much fun, is there's a secret shopper gift program on IG right now for planners. I have it posted on my IG feed, and basically, you buy a gift for one planner, because, you know, you're a secret Santa, and it's about $10, they said $10 or more, and I just chose the easy way. I went on Amazon, I looked at what she liked, what she was interested in, picked a couple items, and had it sent to her as a gift. And if you get people to message you and say that they're interested, then of course their gifts go to the person who introduced you to the program. But then whoever they get, so I mean, it is kind of like a pyramid thing, but if it works, then you will get gifts as well. So, I mean, I figured, you know what, like, I love shopping, because apparently I had a need for it today. And I was like, you know what, I'm going to send some cheer, I'm going to send a gift to a perfect stranger that I don't even know, but she loves planning, and I love planning, so what a better way to get that out of my system. So yeah, if you're interested in that, check out my IG and look for the post about the secret shopper. So yeah, so I got to do that. That was pretty exciting, and like I said, it got the shopping out of my system. And this is the part that I love the most about this, and I know, I'm sorry I'm going on and on about this because I do have wonderful products to show you, but this is the part that, like, really made me sit and go, whoa. So, like, I'm practically 25% of the way through my regular goal, my initial goal for November, which I never thought would happen in 10 days. I seriously might be able to have this paid off by the end of this month. And again, it's effortless. I'm not missing the money, and I'm actually more calm and peaceful. So it's weird. And I already have 50 in my savings, again, effortlessly. It's not like I was like, oh god, I really don't want to put that money in there. Like, I'm finding it to be fun. But as you can see, like, I'm making it to the next part of my adventure in here. So I met these little furry creatures, and I guess I'm gonna go with them to go see what they need. So I'm gonna go help the furries. And so this is the question that really got me in here is change doesn't come easy. In what ways have you had to battle your comfort zone in order so far? So for like dieting and exercising and like that type of thing, you would have to battle like self-image, self-worth, like that type of stuff. And it stunned me because I'm like, mine's finances. Like what? It's like, okay, does this have to deal with like me saving money in that? But it's like, okay, now I'm reflecting on what happened for the past 10 days and it's like, well, I've actually started to have fun. I'm enjoying it. It's practically painless. I mean, I haven't had, like there's no negative effects. So I'm like, okay, what is different this time versus when I've attempted this in the past? Because, I mean, it would have just, it would have just wrecked. It would have just went down the pot by now. So it turns out that I think I have a fear of money. So it's like, yeah, I want the comfort from managing it well and being financially secure and, all that happy rainbow stuff. But anytime I have tried in the past, it has failed. So it's like I had a fear of failing with handling money. So basically, what I've done in these past 10 days is proved that I can manage my finances, that it's not an external force, that I work with what I get. And if I do what I need to do to keep the little choo-choo, moving gracefully on its tracks, it'll be fine. So it's up to me. It's not external. And the next part that I was just like, what? Is that they want to know the beneficial activities or habits that have helped you. So it turns out that budgeting and reviewing my finances first thing in the morning and right before bedtime helps me know what I'm starting out with in the day. So going back, like I know exactly what I have in the morning. I then mark down what I've used during the day, and then I go to bed at night knowing what my balance is. And it's literally my balance, not what the apps tell me, not what the bank tells me. This is what I have when everything clears. Plus, I get to see my savings total. And the other thing that has helped me is when I'm in the stores and I go to make a spur of the moment purchase, I literally look at that item and say, do I really want this item? Do I really need this item? Am I going to be okay if I don't have it? And normally, like, there has yet to be one item where I've looked at and said, yeah, I need this. So it just goes back on the shelf and all of a sudden it's not so shiny. So, yeah, guys, that has been like my 10-day, which I mean, we're on the 11th now, but that has been my 10-day adventure so far. So I am really pleased with my progress that I've made in this. So what you noticed in here is that there was an HP budgeting sale. So, I mean, I don't know, it's like the universe was telling me, because, I mean, I'm budgeting, so you shouldn't be shopping. But I was like, you know what, I'm going to go on the site. I haven't been on there for a while. Well, let's go see what they got. And it turns out I went on the day when they were having a budget sale. So I was like, what? So, yeah, this was one of those things of where I know that my other journal is going to end. It's going to end in January. It's going really well. And this is one of those products that I looked at when it first came out, and I don't know why I wasn't thrilled about it. But then again, maybe it's because I was afraid of budgeting. I already had a budget planner. It was not going well. So they had a deal where if you bought this, you got the budget stickies for free. So I was like, heck yeah, I love free stickies. So just to give you a general flip through, so this is the undated budget planner. This came out, I'm going to say the end of last year. So the end of 2019, early 2020. And I know that they've switched to the Savvy Saver lately, and there's probably going to be a new one coming out in a week or two. But that means that this is going to go on super sale soon too. So if your 2021 goal is to get in control of your budgeting, I'm just going to go ahead and give you a quick flip through of this. And, if it works for your goals, then look for this guy when it does go on sale. So, of course, it has the name page. And this is what I loved about it. So it is undated, so you could start whenever you want. You just basically put your month in there. I mean, I think it's self-explanatory. Your financial goals. So this would be my adventure that I'm using in the other book. And you get to keep track of events and unexpected expenses that pop up during the month. I've noticed these are the things which is by planning daily has helped me know, like, you need to keep that money off to the side. Don't spend. So these are your unexpected spends. So I guess this would be like, if someone's birthday is coming up, if you have like maybe your car registration due or you need vehicle maintenance, you're going to put that in here. And I know I don't want to get ahead of myself too soon, but they also had these wonderful plastic cash envelopes on sale as well, which I'm sorry for the noise that this generates, but I didn't want to open it until I did this film. I know I behaved. But, look at how cute these are, guys. So they're like little envelopes, and they're going to fit in here, so I'm going to keep them with my unexpected spends. And like this little piggy, I love him. He's so cute and chubby because he's full of all your saved money. So I figured I'm just going to go ahead and put one of these in each of the months. And then that way I have monies put back for these unexpected expenses. So proceeding on through this, they have the monthly, which I know a lot of you are like, why do you need this? Because it helps you visualize your expenses. So this is a very, very vital page, I guess. Let's see here. Do I have any of my other planners? Let me find my home planner so that you can get an idea of what it is I do. Which I know you're going to be like, why do you got to put it in so many places? Because that's how much budgeting was stressing me out. So this is what I was doing in my home planner. I basically mark my paydays. I mark all the bills that I have. I know, right? So yeah, mine's just ridiculous. And it does. It takes a monthly layout to actually keep track of this. So... And then, of course, this is where I started keeping up with that November goal. And yeah, I even list off the things that I wanted to buy, but I chose to save instead. So that way, it reminds myself, I can think back to that time when I was in the store and I'm like, oh, remember that time you wanted to buy this? And then you could laugh about it because you're like, haha, I didn't buy it because I kept my monies. Instead of looking at it, sitting and staring at you in the room and you go, why did I just spend $50 on you? So, yeah. So, I'm so sorry I'm ranting, guys. That's how serious I am about this. So I've turned into a budgeting addict. So yeah, that's what I plan to use my monthly for. Is I'm just going to lay out all my bills so I know exactly what is happening. And you may have noticed I am keeping the accounts that I did pay off. I'm keeping them on that monthly tracker just because hopefully by the end of this year, which right now at the progress I'm making, it should be, but I'm going to actually be able to see all of those accounts that I did pay off. And again, the money that I save from those paid accounts is going on to the new card that I'm attacking. So that's also the other reason. Okay, so now they move into your, I guess, like your monthly bill description checklist. So I would be writing down like all of the bills, which I hope I have enough room. But like I would write down my rent, my phone, heating, water, electric, and you just mark down what you're gonna budget for and if you paid it, which so that kind of helps. So I'm gonna be like double checking. We all love to check. This is the savings tracker here, which I love because I've been doing that myself. So it's nice to know that I have like a little spot where I actually can track my savings now. And of course, the accounts and debts that you have. I think originally what they want you to do is list all of the accounts you have, and if you if you made a payment on it, what's the new balance, or if you used it, what's the new balance. I think I'm gonna save this spot for the account that I'm attacking, since I'm attacking it throughout the month, because I know I'm gonna have at least 4 to 5 different marks on that account. So I think that's what I'm gonna save that for. The no spend, you're supposed to try to go 1 week without spending on an unnecessary purchase and explain what occurred. So, again, they're using the emotionality of spending. You're checking and reflecting on that, which I have found to be very important. And this part. For some reason, I skipped over this whenever the planner first originally came out, but they break your spending into weeks. So again, this would be like where I'm jotting down daily what I have. So, I mean, I think I'm gonna have to put like probably like a half sheet in here so that I do know at the end of every day, because this is weekly, because I have found out that is very important. And I'm probably going to white these out too, just for the fact that I am going to go in the order of them, of the purchases. And I love how it lets you reflect. So you can say, what went well this week? Where do I deserve a gold star? So, hopefully you stop spending on unnecessary things. And then they also give you a chance to say, is there anything I can do better next week? So you're getting those weekly reflections of, hey, this is what happened this week. What did I do good? What do I need to do better? And then you move on to week number 2. And for each month, they give you 5 of these, which is enough for any month that we have. And you get this wonderful grid paper for, again, reflecting and planning for the next month. And then the next month just follows through with what we just went through. And since it is a 12-month dated planner, you get 12 undated months. So just to give you a quick glimpse of the dividers in here, which are so bright and cheerful, which I love this one. I trust the next chapter because I know the author. Kind of goes with that hero's journal that I've been using. Kind of turns your budgeting into a story. Well, we don't want it to be a horror story, do we? No. So, that's why you are going to use this and kick butt. So, let's flippy through here so that you can get to see. Yeah. See, I need this changed though to my cat. He says, we're going to have a kitty's night in. I say, heck yeah. It's free. Okay, so, oh, I love this one too, because this is to remind yourself that it's okay to make mistakes. It's okay to have a bad day. And it's okay to do what's best for you. The first thing that comes to my mind is me completely forgetting about some of these subscriptions that like pop up out of nowhere, and I'm like, instead of it's like, oh, budget failed, we're done, it's like, oh, yeah, I should probably take care of that, and then I go on and cancel it because I don't want that to happen again. And this one I love, 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 love is learn how to see the possibility, not the problem. So let's give you a final glimpse here is that they end up giving you an extra gritty on the back. And like, look at these little colorful dots. It's so cute. But getting back to that quote, again, if you follow me on IG, you will know that I put 1 week in my wellness planner. I set it up to focus on budgeting. Why do I want to do this? And that is where like I really focused on the emotional aspects of budgeting. Like, who would have knew? Again, like, I know that they say that it affects it, and your emotions affect everything, but, like, I guess it's something that you really have to experience to get the full grasp of it. So, yeah. So, like, see the possibility, not the problem. So, I mean, I could just be sitting here focusing on all the debt that I have and how it's overwhelming, or I could focus on how to change my spending habits to make it effortless to save for the future. And right now I'm doing that. So it can happen. It's not a myth. And yeah, like I really can't believe like all I'm doing is putting back $5 a day because there's 30 days in November. So like I don't know, I was sitting through a drive-through and I'm one of those people, it has to be $5 or less, or it's just way too much because it's stuff I don't want anyways. So I've been like either eating before work or I take in a light snack and then I eat after work. So again, I'm not starving, I'm not depriving myself, but that $5 that I would have used is instantly going into my savings account for that day. So that is literally the first thing I do. I'm drinking my coffee, enjoying a donut, whatever, and I go straight onto the app, punch that pig, and put the $5 in that account. So yeah, I'm projected to have 150 effortlessly by the end of this month. Of course, it's going on to that account that I'm attacking. And yeah, like I'm just in awe. I really can't believe that like this is going as well as it is. So of course, we all know that the Happy Planner makes it to where you have to spend $100 to get free shipping. I refuse to pay for shipping. So I just figured this is my early Christmas present to myself. And again, I took advantage of that pay in 4. So I have that budgeted into my system. So I'm not breaking the bank. I'm not using credit cards. So I figured, you know what? I'm getting the companion pack. And of course it comes with this little bracelet. Probably not going to ever wear this, but I'll, maybe attach that to my little piggy mini skinny. There's probably a way I could weave it or turn it into, like a little bookmark or something. But yeah, guys, this is like really how it all started. This is the little piggy. I mean, I cannot say no to him. So basically, like this is going for January 2. I'm going to keep this in my purse. And this is going to go with me into the stores again so that I can see what my balance is, and then I'm going to write down if I made a purchase. So he's not going to be cute and stickery, he's going to be extremely functional. But what I started to do here is I listed off my accounts. Of course, I'm starting from the smallest to gain that momentum. And like I know some of these seem like small and tedious. Excuse me. I'm not used to talking this long, but they seem small. But whenever you add them up to where you have like 20 accounts you have to pay every month, it gets extremely burdening. So yeah, at the start of this, I was like, I'm picking the 3 smallest. We're paying them. We're getting it done. So I did that before I even started. And then this is the next one. You're going bye-byes. of course, I broke this out during the whole quarantine, stay at home thing, because no one was going to the stores. So, yeah, groceries from April, you need to go. Like, this is so ridiculous. Like, I cannot believe. Ugh, emotions and spending. Who would have known? So, yeah, I think that's really what I'm going to do with this little guy. So, I'm going to put him up there. And the one thing that I was not aware of, the companion pack comes with cash envelopes. So I have cash envelopes out the woo. But I mean, they're cute. And I know I'm going to try one way or another, maybe my savings goals, again, the unexpected expenses. There are ways that I could use these. And the main reason that it attracted me is I have this quarterly goal vision page, I guess. It's not a board, so a page. So I get to choose what I'm going to be doing for the next month. So month number 1. When I make it to the second quarter of the year, I can say, okay, this is where I want to be. I'm going to be starting on this. I should be starting on this account. And by the end of that, I'm hoping that I should be reaching this account. So I'm going to try to make it like a little journey. Again, it goes for the next 6 months. And I love for the next year. Because, again, like, I should be like halfway through paying off my $80,000 worth of debt. Which it doesn't seem real to me right now, but I'm actually on track. Who, again, I would have never guessed this if we'd be filming this on October 1st. And again, they take on the back of that projection sheet, you're going to do a vision map for 1 year, 2 year, 5 years, and 10. So, that is beautiful. And of course, you have your little bill schedules, which I think are so cute. So again, I'm going to be doing another monthly of all my bills. With this one, I'm going to be putting the actual bill. So it's not including the accounts that I have paid off, because I want to see the number that I have go down. I want to see more white. White space in this case is great. So they give you 2, 4, 6. That would be 6. 8, 10, and 12. So you have a whole year of your bill schedules. And then you have your debt repayment plans, which again, I've tried to do this in the past, but I've never actually listed them all together. So I think it's going to be really interesting. Like, of course, my account of attack is going to have the main bulk on it in the payment. Hopefully it's going to end with like little X's, because I'm going to be like, already paid off. But I'm also like really interested to see the beginning balance of all the other accounts and to see how much like they go down as I give them the minimum payments versus when I start to attack them. So I'm like really interested to see how we do this, which they give you enough for 8. So you have 8 accounts. I think that's enough for 1 year for me. I mean, it doesn't fit all of mine. If need be, I'll just make another and put it in. Okay, so we have the savings tracker. So it's giving you, I believe, 4 areas for your savings goals, and you get the right whenever you put the monies in it, so you could see your savings grow. Okay, so now we go into the no spend trackers, which I found was really weird because normally I just focus on no spending as like a weekly thing. So far, I have not been able to do it, but they're giving you a month. So maybe this is where we're going with those unexpected purchases. So maybe like if I know, like we'll use the month of November as an example, like we know Thanksgiving is going to be on this day. I know I get paid on this day. So I need to make sure that I spend for Thanksgiving only on this week so that I can actually, have dinner with my family. And like there is no extra spending whatsoever in that time. So I'm guessing that's how we're going to be using these. I'm not quite sure. I've never actually thought of not spending for the entire month. It seems weird. But I mean, I've been doing really well these past 10 days, so I guess, I've spent like one or two, but it's nothing like it was before. Okay, so now you have your yearly budget review, which I love because I'm going to actually get to see what I bring home for the year. I'm actually kind of curious to see how much I actually spend for an entire year. And I'm loving the savings because that's going to add up. It's going to be so exciting. And of course, a wonderful rainbow notes page. And they give you a good amount of the notes and things. So remember back whenever we were discussing the weekly expenses, I'm thinking these guys might be my filler sheet. So that I can actually keep track of my daily spending instead of making it through the whole week. Because to me, for someone who spends like I do, that could be dangerous. So let's go ahead and put all these wonderful little goodies back into this pocket. And okay, we still got one more side here. So this is the little vision board that they send you. So you're going to start by explaining what is your short-term goal and what's your long-term goal. And of course you can and you will. And this is your savings form. So these are your 4 things that you're going to save and the inspiration that is going to help you succeed with that. And these are your motivations. So I'm assuming like this is what we're going to, I'm trying to think of like how I would even use this is like, I guess maybe my why, like the purpose of me taking a budgeting journey. And of course your savings jar, which, okay, I love using money stickies for this. I know they want me to put the amounts in here and then the totals, but I have to show you what I do with these because I love the money jar. I know I'm a weirdo. So this was my 2019 money jar. I just basically made little coin stickies and I filled my jar up. I love it. It's so cute. So yeah, that is probably what I'm going to end up doing the same here. As long as I meet my savings goal for that month, we will use some money stickies. Who knew budgeting could be fun, right? Okay, so there's still more blended in with that pocket. So they give you a cute little folder, which is good for like bills and receipts, because as you can tell, I'm just like throwing them into my little piggy right now. And a whiteboard. Which at first I was like, okay, what am I going to use this for? Because I'm afraid of the ink transferring to the pages. But I could always put this on one of my happy notes and just have it sitting out in front. And I love the fact that it is wipeable. So I can jot down all those. I do still have a little bit of that perfectionism where I'm like, oh, I don't really know how I want to put that, or I don't have the right pen. And so I'm not going to write it in my planner. And then it never makes it to my planner. So yeah, this is actually kind of perfect. So I love this. It was something I wouldn't have been interested in to begin with, but now that I have it and I see it and I can think about how I'm going to use it, I'm just like, what? So yeah, this might be like the best thing that came in this pack. Other than the little envelopes, I love those. I'm like someone who never uses cash, but that might actually make me want to use cash because they're so cute. And actually, I'm putting these guys in here so I have all my envelopes in one place. So many cash envelopes. Now I need to fill them. So, let's see here, guys. What else should we move on to? Should I move to the budget stickies? And again, you know what? I think I'm just going to go ahead and give you a quick glimpse, just in case if you haven't seen any of these. But they're super bright, cheerful, and they do... This pack specifically uses the gold shimmy. Or not the gold, this one's silver. I'm sorry. But I love the motivational quotes. And again, like, it actually makes budgeting fun. Like, yeah, I totally adulted. Like, these are seriously my favorite stickers from the adulting sticker book. I did not spend all the money, I paid all the bills on time, and I made a good decision. Heck yeah, you're an official adult here. I love it. And there's my little monthly goals again. I loved that. And I love the updated versions of the bill pays. So you have like your Wi-Fi's, your groceries, your heatings, electrics, and of course the piggies. Yeah, I'm going to need like 100 of these. So I guess I'm going to use those for my account of focus, your rainy day expenses. And yeah, like, oh my god, look at this silver. I love it. And I even love how they added in planner supplies. Like, there is a sticky for when you need to buy your planner supplies. And of course, the money flying away. I guess I should probably use that for every time like a subscription pops up and it's like, ah, man, you forgot to cancel that. Yeah, money flying out the window. That's where you're gonna appear. And okay, so you have your little daily bills. And of course they make them in the same color scheme, but with the shimmy. And your coffee runs, shopping trips, eating out. I love the color of these. It's just, rainbow has become like my new favorite rainbow theme. Or I guess, yeah, rainbow would be the rainbow theme. My color scheme. I'm sorry, guys. Again, I'm not used to talking this long. But I love the little, like, look at the little screwdriver in the wrench. It's so adorable. So cute. Like, the weird thing about these stickers is it makes me want to spend. So I guess, like, I'm gonna have to keep them to the side and be like, no, it's a special day because you did spend. And fortunately, they made the little piggy saving stickers even cuter. So yeah, I want to use all the little piggies. And of course your bill due stickers. Oh, so many bills. But look, more savings. He's so adorable. And of course more bill pays. So I mean, I'm definitely not gonna run out. I ran out, like, seriously guys, in like the first 3 months of the original budgeting sticker book. It's so sad. Okay, so then you have your monthly budget reviews. So I could add that to the back of those notes page. The 6-week savings challenge. I'm doing this for my Christmas funds right now. And I know, like, you're sitting there saying, like, Sally, you already said your Christmas shopping's done. Yeah, my Christmas shopping is done. All credit card free. Amazing. But it still doesn't mean that I'm not going to save for it because, hey guys, on Christmas Day, I get what I saved. And then I get to take advantage of all those after Christmas sales. So yeah, Christmas shopping is done. I'm just basically saving to gift myself right now, which is amazing. You have your little weekly spenders, which I love these. I never liked these before, and now I'm like, yeah, I'm all for the little weekly spenders. Because one day I will see 0 on them. And of course you have your don't forgets, your paids, and your bills due. So I love these for that monthly layout. Again, this is your weekly no spends. So many of them. and your auto pays, which is something that I don't have set up right now. I'm terrified of auto pay and it coming out of the account, and I don't have enough to fund it. But I see myself actually finding a reason for the auto pay. So that is something I'm going to look into for January. And of course, all the colorful paydays. Just a rainbow of paydays. Love it. And your account balances, which I am actually like excited to see now. I used to hide from them. Hide under the blankies like the boogeyman was coming to get me. Oh no, don't tell me what's in my bank. No, I actually want to see it. And I don't know why, but this is what I was most excited over. There's a whole page of little matching colorful dots. Like, oh. I love colorful dots. So, yeah, that is the 2020 budget sticker book. And he coincides with that planner and the companion pack. And of course, you know, I figured I'm on there. If I'm spending, it's going to be towards my budgeting. So I went ahead and got the accessory pack as well. Which, yeah, I know. Which, you know what? Now that I'm here, I think I'm just going to take care of this as we speak. Where is my Tombow? I cannot find my Tombow. I cleaned my craft room, and everything that was sitting out that wasn't supposed to be sitting out has been put back into its place. And I think we have all been there to where when you clean, you can't. Oh my god, I found it. Who would have knew? Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and put this guy back in here so that he doesn't keep falling out. He must have had a rough journey. So, let's see here, guys. Let's put him back in here so that you can see what it's supposed to look like. Yay! Thank you, Tombow Adhesive. Again, that's, if you haven't seen this yet, this stuff is amazing. No mess, and it sticks. Okay, get that out of the way. Okay, so I have more of those notes and things on some little paper pad. I'm actually thinking, if I chop off that notes and things, he will fit perfectly in my skinny. Oh. Of course, I got these little posties, which I think are cute. So yeah, I'm not running out of these anytime soon. And let's check and see the differences in the stickies, which, oh my god, like the little piggies. I love them. Like they're sitting, there's little rainbow piggies. And of course, they have more for your shoppings. Who knew that budgeting would be so cute? I love it. So yeah, they are adorable, and it looks like they're gonna fit my skinny mini like almost perfectly. So I don't know, maybe there might be stickies going into that bad boy. Lip planning supplies. It's now official. We could say it's part of my budgeting. And rainbow colorful boxes and little checklists. I love bullet bars. And you have your little reminders in the upcomings. So those are for like I have coming next month is that I have to register my plates for my vehicle. So yeah, I'm gonna be able to put that in there now. Be like, hey, don't forget. Okay, so like the gifts and the birthdays, sporting and the children, like I really don't have a need for that now. I don't know, maybe I'll just turn that into like a friends thing, and then if I'm going to a game, my son's 19. So, but I mean, this is great if you have small children. That could be like if you have to pay for their recreational activities or like childcare and daycare expenses. I'll find a purpose for them. They're gonna go in there. Maybe it's like my own play days. I'm assuming like music or concerts. I'm gonna consider this as like a special event course, like maybe a date night with my cat. They're pretty free. He's not a big spender either. Movies. Oh, the student loans. How we love the student loans. I'll be using those. And of course, their medicals, planning supplies, traveling, dining out, and your coffees. And, okay, I'm assuming this is the rainy day funds. Because I don't know, like, anybody else who, like, budgets for water. Other than your water bill. But, yeah, so I'm assuming that's your rainy day funds. I don't know. Okay, so we have the rent due, taxes due. If you do know, or like if you have a purpose for these icons, please leave it in the comments down below. I'm interested in seeing what else we are using these for. Like the little sheets of paper. Like what? Is that for like if you need to pay for copies? Like I don't pay for copies. Maybe like my HP ink. Maybe that's gonna be my HP ink, and if I need to get like Cricut supplies, maybe. I don't know. I have to think about it. I mean, they're cute. Oh my god, the little rent and mortgages, goals, savings, and budget reviews. I love how this one doesn't have a review, it's just budget. Budget like a boss. And then it has cute little quotes. So, yeah, I want to get to a place financially where adding guacamole isn't a big decision. Oh my god. Yeah, like mine's cheese. It's like, do I really want to put that 50 cents towards that cheese? Oh, I really want to travel, like, to the backyard. Yes. So, yeah, that is super cute. And I love how the stickies coordinate with the sticker book, but it's not like the exact same stickies. So that was refreshing. And for those of you who have to stay current with the stickies, this is the new version of this. So let's see what has changed. So this is the Savvy Saver sticky book, and I know that they have a budget planner that goes with this, but I just adored this one so much, so I stuck with the original. So again, they're giving you little icon stickies for your bills. Let's see if we have any differences. So far they seem to be the same. Oh my god, there's that little pig. Like, I'm in love with him. Like, I could put that on a shirt. If that bracelet had that little pig on it, I'd probably wear it. So, okay, see, this one has the gold foil in it, where the other one had the silver foil. So if you're somebody who prefers a specific foil over the other, keep that in mind if you're selecting your budgeting book. And ooh, we got more piggies. More rainbow piggies. I'm digging these. I'm not sure if you are able to see the font. I'll try to bring it up closer. But you have a bill due and a bill paid for each of the colors. I love that mustard yellow. Ooh, and you have little saving trackers. Your budget reviews. It kind of reminds me of the color scheme of the fitness the fitness sticker book that came out last year. Oh my god, guys, I'm so sorry if you could hear my tum-tum. It's lunchtime and I'm getting hungry. Okay, so yeah, you get like these cute little monthly boxes, which I love this one. Don't save yesterday, don't save tomorrow, do it now. Like seriously, it's not that hard. Your future looks bright. You're right, little pig pig. It always seems impossible until it's done. And they have these little bill dues, which, okay, I'm figuring this is probably made for like a regular skinny, Probably not the mini skinny. Yeah, so like this is my monthly, which I did kind of dig. So, I mean, yeah, that's where I'm going to mark down the events that I need to save for so I could start saving for it. But, I mean, he'll still fit. He'll fit in this little block. So that's probably where I'm going to put him. Ooh. Ooh, little pig. You are the Savvy Saver collection. Oh my god, I did that without even knowing. But look, he coordinates. Oh, so cute. Oh, oh, and you have more build-dos. And of course, little cute washi sticks. I love these. Savings challenges. See here, I could even just put that, like cover that up if I don't want to use it. Use that as a notes area. Oh my god, guys, like the ideas that I'm getting. Let's see here. Okay, so those are my bills and expenses. So I wouldn't want to cover that up. But yeah, he could definitely cover that up. And again, I'm so sorry if you can hear my tum-tum. Okay, let's get through this so that I can actually eat. So yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna be using that for. Let's see here, more savings challenges, more little cute quotes into piggies. I love this because again, that would fit nicely in there too. More build-dos. Again, more of the little words. Childcare, family day, tuitions. I also like how they classified utilities all together too. Because that kind of makes it easy because maybe you still have a water sticker, but you really need to pay your heat, and you're like, I don't have a sticky. Now you do. It's all in the same. Cable and TV, streaming services. I think that is new. I don't remember seeing that in the other one. Medical, gym and fitness, and your entertainment. Rainy day funds, retirement. So that's my IRA. Pet care. Life insurance, property taxes, home repairs, credit cards. Check it off boxes. I like that too. Those are your budget and spend. So I'm assuming that would be like if you were buying for a birthday, like you may have budgeted that you were going to spend $50 or less, and you could mark down what you actually spent. Here, and more little washi sticks. And more of the little quotes. So you're not going to run out of these. They gave you a lot of those. Wonderful. And let's see here. These are budget reviews. Today stickers, bills to pay. And again, you have due and paid. Little checky sticks. So there you go, guys. I think we might have we actually did that all under an hour, like OMG. And I'm hoping that this gives you a quick glimpse of the differences. So these two guys, these are under the Savvy Saver, and there is a larger size, like a full size 12-month planner of the Savvy Saver. So if you like this color pattern and or the gold foil, or maybe you just want a little skinny mini with a piggy on it too to carry around with you, that is that collection. And to get to the main star of the day is the girls just want to have funs, which, oh, I always hate doing this. Why? Why do they have to put the little gummy thing on? I'm going to deal with that later, but just so that you can see what the actual cover looks like. It's bright and colorful, and it has that silver foil. I love it. So that's the Girls Just Want to Have Fun 12-month undated planner. This is the companion pack and all the wonderful goodies that came with it. minus these 3 Savvy Saver envelopes. But, I mean, you get a lot. You get a lot in here. So those are going to help me keep track of my budgeting goals. And the wonderful coordinating budgeting stickers and accessory pack. So guys, thank you so much for watching. I greatly appreciate it. And please leave your comments down below of what you think, if this is your goal too, if you have been budgeting, like what works, what doesn't work. And I just love checking in with all of you. So have a wonderful rest of your day. And again, thank you so much for watching. And I cannot wait to see what we create for 2021.